Hello my dear friends, first of all tell me can you hear me or not, and we are starting. So do you want you want asking something, just type your your question to the comments and I will try to answer on it. So I'm switching off to the project and we will talk about my last 4 tutorials. So today actually it's like a final tutorial. It's not actually the tutorial. Today it's like a final overview of my tutorial. Yeah, let's call it like that. Which is I did before. You already saw these tutorials on my channel. So today I just will finalize my idea, what I wanna tell, like why you should use the Rhino, why it's helping for the architecture. Yeah, by the way, this is tutorial mostly will be for architecture. It's slow, thank you. I will try it. Fix it. Just 1 second. Let me know what about right now. Yeah, it should be okay right now. Okay, just let me know below the comments, please, guys, because it's really main when I'm talking and you cannot hear me. It's really terrible. User, I believe you can answer. Is it right now okay or not? Oh, thank you. Okay, I will continue. So in the previous tutorial, as you see, we did this map. You already saw how to use the Qgis and everything like that. So why you need that? Actually, this is like something like analysis. Yeah, you can do this everything manually. You can get, for example, your all information from the wiki. Why not? But all this information is free. It's free for the user. And why not to use, for example, some solution like Rhino or something else to visualize your idea? Or because we are all the people, we really like when we get really nice picture. Why not? Okay, so I'm going back to the Rhino and I will show you what we did in the previous time. If you remember, we're creating the pathway from the one point to another way. We are trying to find the shortest way. I will just a bit remind you how we did it. As you can see, here is the point waiting my points because I deleted all the points and we need place it back. For example, here's the as you can see, it's not translating everything. I mean I don't know why my system is also in the Russian, but it's not translating. It's okay. I will place, for example, 2 points. I will place 1 point somewhere here and another point I will place, for example, in some city center somewhere here. And now we can easily, for example, I will switch it off all my geometry. I will select all the 2 points. I will select it, as you can see here. And with my grasshopper, I will go back. We will create the pathway. I will show you how it looks like. Here we did it, and yes, I think it's a lot of the points here. Yeah, it's 1 point here, 1 point here. So did you see my tutorial, the previous my tutorial? If not, it's really terrible because I trying to create really something nice. But if you didn't see this tutorial, it's really bad. I will select again. I wanna select this tutorial, these points again. Let's select set multiply, 2 points, enter, and as you can see, creating the pathway. Yeah, it's working something like a Google map or something like that. You can do. You will ask me like why I should create why I should create this script if I can use, for example, Google or even Apple Maps. Why not? The reason why, because you will not able there get information. I mean, get information instantly to the Rhino. So that's why you should use the OpenStreetMap. And as you can see, it's working. So this thing we did in previous tutorials. If you want to know how it's working, just watch the previous tutorials. But what I wanted to tell you in the previous tutorials, I will show you another thing. For example, here is the my main point. Here I will place it. It's like we wanna get all destination to this point. Here's my first point. I will select off right now my city, and here I will create another point. I will manage my points, and I will delete all of them. I don't need it right now. I will place one more point. Let me place two more points. One point will be here, and one point will be here. As you can see now in a different way. So right now for this script I will select set points, and I will set these 2 points. Enter. Where is my points? No need. It's already too much points. Where the points? Ah, it's here. Sorry, I cannot recognize it. 1 point here, 1 point here. Okay. Manage points. Delete this point, and let's set multiply points. I said multiply points. Okay, so this is my mistake, guys, because I select already the point, as you can see here. I shouldn't do that. And right now it will be working. Enter, and as you can see now another pathway. Now we can copy it one more time. Again, I will delete all these points from this manage. And I will choose another point for this situation. Let's select manage points, nothing here, and set multiply points. 1 point here, another point here. Let's select it, enter, and as you can see now another way. Now let's colorize it, because now it's not so understandable what's going on here. And I here can change the color really simple. And here it will be perfect blue. And as you can see now we have different 3 ways. The nice things, once for example I will select this point, this one, my point, it's really main one. Once I will change the location, all the path road will be changed immediately. Okay, so here it's like simple information where, for example, you can create this map to showing like from the bus station how long you can walk from the bus station to your building, for example, because all this information about the buildings, mostly because I'm trying to do everything for the architect. Okay, as you can see, we can really visualize how far you're building, for example, for the metro station, why not, or something else. But how we can get exactly dimension, for example, from this line, and this line. I will switch on my city. Here's my city. For example, I will be here and I should understand where is the shortest way. Actually, it's pretty easy. I will place here the panel, and here you will see the length, and I will connect. So the blue line, it's the 664 meter, this one line. Number 2, this is 600 meter, let's say like that. Let's check the second line. The second line is distance, it's 300 meter. Yeah, and we can see actually it's around 400 meters, as you can see. And we can see, yeah, it's really shortest than this one. And if we will check the last one line, let's connect it. As you can see, the result of the last line is between first and the second one. It's not longest one, and it's not the shortest one. And as you can see, you already can create something like a research. You already can say look, here is the result. You can see it, and you can create something like a legend. For example, somewhere here, like this line, it's the 400 meter. This line, it's 300 meter, and something like that. Of course, you can manipulate with this data and place it everything in one, like just hold the shift key, and now you can see we get the list list of our data. And by this, for example, list, you can create the gradation, for example, the color. For example, I will create it. It's not taking a lot of the time. I can show you what is that. I will create the new one because it will be better. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Don't be shy, because this tutorial it's much about the Rhino and your I don't know, about the architecture too. So we will do like that, and here is the lowest and here is the highest data. We need just compare it. So here is the boundary band B and D. We need it, B and D bounds. I will connect it, and you will see what we get inside the bounds. As you can see, the lowest part and highest part. So this is lowest result, here is the highest result. And now we need just de-domain it, so we need just separate it, this data. I will place it here, like this. I will connect my data here, and you will see. The lowest part right now it's 200 meter, it's around 4. The highest it's 600, and let's connect. Here is the lowest, and here is the highest, so we already divided. And now we can easily connect it, the lowest part here and the highest here. And now we should connect our data right here. And let's connect our data right here, like this. So, and what we will do with this part? Actually, you cannot do anything with this part, right? Oh, sorry. I should place one more. I need here the green. Oh, it's totally lime. Let me place something like this. Yeah. Okay. So now we need just connect our color inside to this color. Yeah, it's will going from the end to the back. It's okay. Let me connect here. As you can see, it's changing the color right now because this is not longest part and along the longest way. Let me connect here. It's also not longest way, and here. And here is something terrible because we should get the different result. Why we didn't get the different result, as you can see? I will use the list. No, not list. I will check first what we get. And as you can see, red, we actually get the 3 different color, but it didn't change it here. I will change it. But you get idea, so you can compare with this data and the, give me a second, the lower part it's here. I will check. It's lower part and the highest part it's here. Okay, and by this way you can just gradate your point. You can change position, and as you can see, it's changing to the a bit. Yeah, I get it. Because you know what the different. This taking the. I will show you. Take the point. If I will place it so far from my point, something like it here, it will be red, totally red, or somewhere here. It's a bit changing the color. Yeah. So you just should play around with the data and it will be everything okay. And by this way, even right now you can understand, like, is it okay for example, your building staying here and your station in this way, in this part or this part or this part, and you understand, is it far from your building or not? You know, sometimes when architects trying to I don't know, like, advertise the building, they saying like metro station it's in 15 minutes walk away, but it's not really true. It's 15 minutes like if you will go straight inside the buildings. Actually, if you will use the pathway, you will take 30 minutes at all, but architects saying like it's 15 minutes, and the customer who wanna buy this building, for example, they saying, oh really, it's not far, and they buying it. But by this way you are showing the visually how far you're building. Of course you not will solve it, but anyway, you just can spend, you just can solve really nice picture. Why not? So in this tutorial, which as you can see already on my channel, you can see a lot of the things, like for example, like how you can colorize your lines, for example, even the let me will do it. As you can see, how you can colorize the lines, how you can, for example, manipulate this data. We are manipulating this data here. Let me I will on the visit vision, enable it, and as you can see, here is my visit vision. We already talked about that. If you're new, if you didn't watch my previous tutorials, visit vision, what doing? Here's your point. Try image like it's you, and or each line it's like how far you can see. And for example, you are looking from this part, looking for the facade of this building, and of course this building it's pretty far and you cannot see really nicely facade of this building. Instead, this one here is the blue line, and as you can see it really nice because it's really near with you. But if you look, for example, here, it's really far and you cannot recognize anything on this facade. So this thing like showing, for example, you are walking from this point to this, which facade is main for you, like where you should spend more time to, I don't know, develop your facade, where you can just split it. For example, see, when I'm walking, where is my point? Give me a second. It's the radius. I wanna walk around my facade. It's here. It's here. For example, when you're walking on your road, as you can see each point where you see and what you see. Give me like this, I will place. And for example, this one. Here is the center, and we will walk back at 0. And we're going back, and as you can see right now, you will see, oh, it's 1. And as you can see, here is we walking, and what we can see around us. I will close it, and you can see it right. If you will standing here, all this facade will be main for you, except this part, because it's pretty far and it's really hard to recognize it, what's going on here. And the same thing here. But actually, it's not about what you can see, from the some point. Actually, by this way, you can create, for example, your view range. Or maybe you can create how far from this point the station, or how far from this point I don't know, some retail shopping or something else. So only your imagination is limitless. I always saying that, and everyone will say use the same thing. So only you it's limitless for your idea. For example, I'm thinking about the facades. I created the script about the facade. Actually, we can, for example, switch now our point to this to this line, the blue one. Let's see. Here is our blue line, and I will connect now all the data from this blue line. As you can see, my data going to the P and the A, and let's connect it. Going to the P, its points, and to the A. And now you can see, now we are walking by this way. So it's easy, it's really so easiest. Now we can walk by this way. And of course, if you will stay here on this way, this is something like palace. As you can see, you cannot see anything around this view range, except these two buildings. So, and it's really cool because you can create your own rules. You cannot do, for example, the same thing in the Google if they not will create this option. You creating option for you, and you changing again your position. You changing again the position where you standing. And here it's a really terrible situation because you cannot see anything here on this point, as you can see. Okay. If you have any question, if you not about, it's not only about the topic, only this topic we're talking today. If you have your own questions, you also can ask me, and we will try to talk about today about it today. So actually, this map we already created by Qgis. So you can find the Qgis in internet. I already talked about the Qgis last time. I think you can download it, use it, because it's also useful for the architecture who working, for example, with the conceptual thing. So when you're working with the conceptual thing, the Qgis helping you working with the data, open data. Let me, I will show you the open data from, for example, like from the OpenStreetMap. OpenStreetMap. And all the data what we can get from the OpenStreetMap, we can download it, we can use it in Rhino. For example, what we have here, let's use the layers. As you can see, we have the just, for example, cycle map. We can understand where is our cycle line going. We can see where is the which is, for example, here is the cafe, here is the another cafe, and we can do anything what we want here. Also, we can check, for example, what is here. We can get all information from this part. Just give me a second. Okay, you can see what all information we can get, which even the footpath going near with this building. All this information we can transfer to inside to the Qgis or into the Rhino, or we can transfer it to the Qgis and after that to the Rhino. So it's only up to you. The standard map, as you can see, and let's check this data. All this data we can import to the Rhino. So this is really nice thing. And as I said, only your imagination is limitless. For here, it's for sure. It's loading a lot of the time. It's taking to get all information. But once you get all information, as you can see, we can see even the type of the building. In Rhino, you can also get the type of the building and also realize all the things in Rhino. For example, here is the residential building. We can see what we have around us. For example, the nearest residential building from this point or something like that. It's really easy to create it. But I want to show you the one thing. It's really nice. I want to show you like in OpenStreetMap can show you, is it a town, it's all town, or this is a business area or something like that. I don't think so. It's here. Oh yeah, here the square. As you can see is the square. Where is that? All the footpath you can see around this building, and all the inside. What is that? Actually, all the inside some magazines you have. So try OpenStreetMap. It's really nice. If you want to download some information from the OpenStreetMap, just go to the export and take the part which is you want downloaded. For example, this one, this part. Give me a second, like this, and after that just export, and you're exporting all the data as OSM file. You can import your OSM file inside to the Rhino tool. Why not? You can use the, for example, OSM bridges. As you can see, I have it. OSM info, for example. Let me, I will show you the one thing. I already have here the it's not here the OSM data. Let me, I will get the OSM data here. The path, right click, and I need, where is that? Select existing file and download, and here's the my OSM data. Let me, I will connect it here. We get some mistakes. Oh, here is the building ID. Sorry, this is not what we want. It's my mistake because I get the building ID. So it will be like this: OSM data and solutions. It's somehow it's not mono work, but it's okay. Anyway, I have it here, and as you can see, I get all the data from this way. You can also use the it for that one. it also can get information from the OSM data, data with. Give me a second. Decoder, OSM data, OSM trace. Yeah, I'm using the OSM trace, but somehow it's no one. Now it's working. I don't know what is that. Maybe it's something with my PC. So this is ID from the objects, and now we can use this as ID from the objects. ID OSM, or just let me write OSM info. Let me connect it. Again, something wrong here. Maybe it will be work. No, it's not will be work. Yeah, as I said, sometimes it's working perfectly, sometimes we get some problems with that. Let me connect it. Yeah, again the problem because the solution documentation. So anyway, just try it and everything will be alright. With that one it's not working right now. Somehow it's working. Okay. Anyway, by the way, this is script you are able to download below all my videos, previous one. Just use it and play around with that if you didn't watch it before. So guys, and why I did this stream? I need to understand what the type of the script in the Rhino you want. Because actually I already don't have any idea what I should create or what I can create in Rhino. I need some challenge, so maybe you have some idea. Just let me know below this video what I can create in Rhino. I will try to make it. I will try to share it as soon as possible. It's something like a challenge for me and something nice for my channel too. Just let me know about that, okay? So, and as I said again, this script you can download it. If you want to know more about the Rhino, also let me know it. Don't be shy. I don't like when you're so shy and don't ask anything. I feeling like you not understand anything or you already know how to create it and you are not interested in this part. So let me know about that. Why it's Rhino important? I already said, because Rhino can collect all the data and Rhino helping for all the architects to achieve their result. And why I'm not transferring all these things to the Revit? I saw this question last time. Transfer please everything to the Revit. It's not reasonable to transfer everything to the Revit. Why? Revit is the BIM program, and this is actually an answer. But if you want the more clear answer, in Revit you're already creating your solution. It's not about looking some idea in Revit, because Revit it's not good stuff where you can find some idea for your future building. You can use SketchUp, you can use Rhino, you can use even 3ds Max. Up to you. But Revit it's already to creating your building. Actually, instead ArchiCAD, for example, ArchiCAD it's able to create some ideas there, but Revit is not. It's a really bad idea to create something like that in Revit. So that's why I'm not transferring Rhino thing to the Revit, because I don't think it's like reasonable. Here we can get the pictures, animations, even animations. I already showing you how we can get animation. Somewhere here I have the animation. Let me just give me a second. I will show you. Somewhere here. Give me a second. Yeah, it's here. I already did animation. Oh, not this one. This one. I already did animation. So as you can see, you can create in Rhino just some data and transfer it like animation to anywhere. Even, for example, you want to show to your teacher client, up to you. You don't need to open the Rhino. You can show it already final result like this animation. Why not? Even with free path like we did it here. I have the version Rhino. I think you asking me which is the version it's Rhino is mine. It's Rhino 7 I'm using, but I'm using the commercial one. Yes guys, you are always asking me about cracks or something like that, like I don't know, like some torrent version of the Rhino, Revit, Lumen. I don't have it. Everything what I'm using it's licensed, so I don't have I don't know how to crack it, so I think it's not you shouldn't be asking me this question because I really don't know. Okay, so that's why I really recommend you Rhino. If you wanna more about the Rhino, let me know. This is really important for me. You don't need be programmer to creating all these scripts. It's really simple. For example, you're looking here and you're thinking like, oh my god, what's going on here? But it's really simple. You're taking the point. Let me, I will show you only by this part. I wanna just show you how it's really easy. Here you're taking the points. This point and this point. You're just physically placing the points. After that, you're these points dividing by 1 and 2. So 1 it's here, 2 it's here. So 1 it's here, 2 it's here. You will have like 3 points, you will have like 3 items. So it's easy. Like, and here you just creating between these points, the line. That's it. As you can see, even the script is calling the line. This line you transferring to the script shortwalk, sorry. And after that you just connecting here the curves, all the curves what you have around, with these curves, these lines, this pathway, all these lines. I was asking about the plugin Rhino inside Revit. Oh, Rhino inside Revit. No, I'm not I not understand your question actually. Sorry, why? Because I just downloaded Rhino Insight from the official site and it's automatically updating. I'm using the Rhino 7, I'm using the Grasshopper 7 and the Rhino Insight, which is I'm using with the Revit. It's automatically updating. You cannot, for example, using the not latest version Rhino Insight if your Rhino it's on the version more. So that's why I'm using everything its latest version. So it's I think it's a much openable question. Let me, I will see where somewhere here I have the Rhino Insight, because right now I have a lot of the things that Wombat launch human it's LFD. Give me a second. Assembler, HSB, transform. It's somewhere here. Kangaroo. Where is the Revit? I should reinstall it, I think. Sorry, I should reinstall it because it's right now it's not here. Let me, I'll check it. Yeah, I should reinstall it. It's not here. Sorry. I cannot show you because as you can see, it's right now it's not here. Okay, what I'm telling you about? I'm telling you about the script. And here you're just connecting your shapes. This is shapes, which is like a road, and that's it. And after that, you're just getting the data. Data is already here. How long is that? Here you just coloring your line. As you can see, the polyline curve we're getting here from this node, and we're just coloring it. That's it. Here is the thickness of the line. As you can see, it's really simple. You're not spending a lot of the time for that. And that's it. Even when I'm select this line, as you can see, I'm select this line. It's green here, and now you understand which line we're changing. For example, we can change the color of that. Let me, I'll change it to the green one, for example. Now it's green one, as you can see. It's really simple. So I'm really highly recommend you to try it, even if you don't know how to programming or something like that. Even if you don't know what is that Boolean operation or something also like that, it doesn't matter. Try it. But I don't think so. You can find the Rhino for free, but trial version you can find it. It's really often around the internet you can find the trial version. Okay guys, so I'm just waiting for you from you some ideas about the Rhino, about the data, what you want to get in the next time. I will try to create another tutorial, and we will see it in another stream, how it's working and what we can create, what we can get it from the another script. For this tutorial, actually this is not tutorial, this is like finalizing all my tutorials what I did before. If you don't know about my tutorials, I will show you right now. Oh, sorry, not this one. Right now I have a lot of the browsers, sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second and I will show you what I did before. And here is, as you can see, my tutorials about the pathway analysis. So just go there and watch there for tutorials. And this is actually, as you can see, this is a list of the tutorials. If you will open it, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just follow it and you will get all this result. There I'm showing everything what you need. I'm showing like which the scripts you need. Even I will show you right now. Give me a second. If you will open show more, you will see for these tutorials I'm using the Qgis and I'm using the script IT from the Grasshopper. Actually it's not IT, this is it. So I think this was helpful for you and you will use this like a guidance. Send me your idea and this will be perfect for me and perfect for you too, because I will realize it in Rhino. Thank you guys for watching. I think this is it for today. If you have the questions, please let me know below the comments right now, if you want to ask me right now, or you can leave your comment later on. Thank you guys.